All right, a quick update. Remember I said I was building we'll call it a pulley, and I was trying to turn down a piece of this this is a standoff, and tried cutting it with a file, and it sort of worked. I ended up going with a piece of aluminum standoff to make to replace this pulley here that's broken. What happened was this pulley stopped turning, and the wire for the dial cord actually cut through it. But what this video is about is the Radio Armatures Handbook, like 1968. I found it up on the internet for free, and I don't know how long the link is going to last. But if you go looking, you will find the I think it's 1975. But I just bumped into a 1968. And why you would want the 68 over 75 is there's more tube circuits, all right, mixers and things like that. Because people, they email me and they ask me how to design this, how to design that. And what I've done is I actually take a circuit that I find. And when I find it and I like it, I basically bookmark it and save it. I don't reinvent the wheel. If I need to mix two signals together and get a third, which I did on one of a Q5er circuit, yeah, I use someone else's circuit or manufacturer's circuit. I don't go designing stuff. One guy mentioned it went after the Franklin oscillator. He was nitpicking stuff. Hey, dude, it's a circuit I found online, and when I came off on one side of the Franklin, off the would be off the gate. The gate? Yeah, let's say the gate. Heathkit did it. I saw it in a Heathkit schematic. Tried it, made a better sine wave, and the reason I went down that rabbit hole was I was getting all kinds of weird signals. And what was happening inside of my ammo can radio, uh, inside the can, the signals were bouncing off the walls. It's metal can, and they were mixing, and I was getting FM stations. And I explained it in that video. That was the problem. I asked a few other experts. I had this problem. I told them what it was, and they were clueless. And then I went and put one of the signals on, and I went up and down the band with an AM radio, and I couldn't figure out what it was, what station, because it was doing the bzz, 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 like that. And then I put a FM radio on, went up and down, I found it. So I realized that one of the third harmonics or fifth harmonics, whatever it was, of my Franklin was mixing in with the incoming signal and creating FM signal. But it's AM detection, so it's going to be distorted. All right, but that's what I find is I go looking for circuits, and at the time I thought maybe my oscillator signal wasn't a good sine wave, and it's not that critical, believe it or not. But that's when I came off the I think it's the gate drain source. Yeah, I came off the gate rather than coming off the buffer that they had, and I got a really good sine wave. It worked in the circuit. I was happy, but my problem was somewhere else. I did find it. I stay with stuff till it becomes really bad. Now this pulley is really becoming annoying. I really didn't get a good triangular shape in this. I might try again. But in other words, I can turn down a piece of aluminum on the drill press with a file quicker than I can this type of nylon. Very tough. Very tough. You just have to turn it down and then cut it on. Well, anyway, it's real simple to make a pulley normally. But this one, I work on it a little bit each day. I think about it, then I try it. And I tried several days of a few minutes each day of cutting that piece of nylon down. And it was really boring. And the radio, is the radio in the frame? The radio's over here. But anyway, this video is about the Radio Amateur Handbook 1968. The link will be in the comment section. I think that's it. All right, that's it.